Okay, what's happened to me? Let's just bring it back here. Right. Okay, we're back on screen. Okay, we have covered jobs 1, 2, and 3. Let's move on to jobs 4. Once again, like always, find the Unikey icon and you double click onto that one there. And as you can see, like I've mentioned many times before, these ones are only with the older versions of Unity. The new version of Unity, when you're compiling it, you will not get this screen over here. Right? Let's go to the fastest one and let's just go and click on play.
Thank you for tuning in at Tutor Alf's TEFL Lessons.
Righto, once again, we've got the flashcards here. Right, let's go and have a look at them. Now, over here on this one, because we've got a special movie coming up, it's about a story about a wheelbarrow, the guy that was pushing a wheelbarrow out of the gate every day until they eventually caught him. Quite interesting. Now, these aren't normal flashcards or normal things. I mean, it is very strange. Sometimes students do not know what is a bridge. So here it is. We've got the word bridge. You model and drill it. Normal story, like with when we've got flashcards, and they must click on the correct image.
Yes!
Right? Good. And once again, the word appears below the picture, and in their workbook, they must complete it to make sure they have got it for future reference. There are a lot of things here which is not normally vocabulary, which you will not be covering in a class, for instance, like fire hydrant, a barn. Those are things that students, they don't just come across every day, put it this way. Also like a doctor's consulting room, you don't just, it's a consulting room. So yes, those are words that come up into the movie which they're not familiar with. That is why I suggest that you first work over the flashcards over here. Right, and once you've done that, let's just escape and we go and watch the movie. Right, now we can watch play.
There was a factory in London. 200 people worked in this factory. This factory manufactured wheelbarrows. At the gate of the factory was a security guard. He stood there every day. Behind the factory was a huge bundle of straw.
One day, a worker named Peter went to the manager and asked him if he could take the bales of straw home. The manager agreed and said yes, and gave Peter a letter that he could show to the security guard that he had permission to take his straw home. That evening, Peter...
That's basically the idea. Then from there, we are going to get a quiz again, where the students have to practice what they have learned, right? Let's go over to the quiz.
Doctor's consulting room.
And once again, they have to click onto the correct picture, right there.
Manager.
Right? And now they can carry on going down the whole list and see which team, all right, let me just move that away again. Oops, what have I done? Right? Oops, what have I done here? Oh my gosh, we are lost that there. Boy, menu, righto, there we are, righto, and here we are back by this one again. I don't know what went wrong there, but anyhow, yes, and you can see the score, what the students will be getting over here, right? With that said, let's cancel that and go back, righto. That is the whole of movie 4. Now, what they have done in this movie here, in this lesson over here, is going to be used in lesson 5 as well, because to unlock the level they have to answer those questions which they have had, a lot of questions they have saw in this movie. So let's move on to unit to lesson 5 at least. Righto, see you in the next movie.